Hi, I'm Abby. I'm a coach at SSA. So I was probably in around year 3 and my mum forced me to go to speech and drama classes. So I started off with those classes. I also partook in various Eisteddfods, and then it became an interest of mine to get myself involved in public speaking competitions at school, and yeah, it's probably one of my strongest skill sets, I guess. I think I liked that I was able to talk about what was interesting to me, and I was able to be able to vocalize my thoughts, my ideas more confidently, which I think without any of these classes I wouldn't have been able to do so. I think it's probably a very early on memory when I gave my Why I Should Be School Captain speech in year 5, and the topic that we were given was who is your hero, and I chose to speak about my mum, and she actually came for that speech delivery, and it was a really proud moment for me because as I talked about her, I could see her in the crowd, and that was to be able to talk about someone who's very important in my life in front of a very large crowd was indeed a proud moment for me. So I'm studying commerce and law now, and with my law component, a lot of the class is based on class participation, where you have to put your hand up and answer questions. And I think that this has really helped me develop my confidence with giving my thoughts and answers without feeling like, oh, I'm going to be wrong, but actually sharing my ideas. What I love about coaching is that I get to meet various new children across all my classes, and over the 8 to 10 weeks that I get to be with them, I see how they improve, and they start off with, I take younger classes, so little to no knowledge about public speaking, and to see them grow their awareness of what is involved, to be able to get up and present confidently in front of a crowd, looking at the audience, seeing that growth is I think a really rewarding experience, and that's probably what I love the most about coaching. I love working with SSA because I think that not only is the team committed to building the children, but also the coaches as well. I've felt supported from the very beginning. Whenever I've had a question, someone has reached out to me and answered that question, which has made me also grow as a teacher, I would say. And I've also just thoroughly enjoyed coming together for the holiday programs and meeting most of the coaches face to face and learning from their experience as well. I've really found this to be a supportive experience. I started off in 2019, at the end of 2019, so I had kids with various skill sets, and in that group there was particularly a child who was on the quieter end. He was very new. He also started off a couple of weeks into the term, so he'd missed a lot of the earlier theory, but they had to write like speeches, so what they like, and he chose to develop his writing over the weeks and also simultaneously work on speaking louder and looking up at the audience. Initially, they're glued to their palm cards, but over time with practice, he learned to speak louder and look at the audience, stand up straight, all of those things which I thought, as a new coach, that was probably one of the most memorable experiences for me, to see what I have done and what the child has done come together in action. So I think that before I get ready to give a speech, I take a moment to just collect all my thoughts and calm myself down, have a read through slowly, don't try to make any big changes. And I always think it's important to look at the audience. I think it's all about building connection. That's why we speak. We're trying to tell someone something, convey a message, and I think it's really important to build that trust with the audience by looking at them. So I try to always remember that before I go on.